Hello and welcome everyone. We are back with another Let's Play, and this time we are super fortunate because we are able to take a look at the Foretold EXORDIUM. Now, usually I like to jump in straight into the game, but this time I just want to take a moment to explain a little bit. Those of you that will have seen one of my recent Let's Test videos where I'm going through a number of demos that are available on Steam, I played the demo of a game called The Foretold Westmark Legacy, and you can see that on the bottom right here. And I was so hooked by the game. It took me a little while. I needed a moment to figure out how the mechanic actually worked. But once I did, which was fairly late into my recording of the demo, something just clicked. So I actually went back and played the demo another 2 times by now, and I'm already prepping for going around 3. But I joined the Discord server from the team, and I engaged with a couple of the team members, and they were super nice and actually offered me to get a Steam key for the Foretold EXORDIUM, and they gave me a couple of pointers around this. So this is going to be coming out on the 17th of October, so just in a couple of days, and it serves as the prequel and kind of the gateway into the Foretold Westmark Legacy. So I'm really looking forward to be seeing more about Herbert and Ambrose, and maybe understanding better what their backstory is and how they came to be. But essentially free-to-play prequel. So when the game comes out, it's supposed to, what I was told is that it's going to be a free-to-play game, no microtransactions or any of the sort. So I can only urge you, if you liked the Westmark Legacy demo already, then keep an eye out on this one, 17th of October, and get the game for free and try it out for yourself. But without further ado, let's have a quick look at the options just to see if there's anything that we need to adjust. Help pop-ups, absolutely, we will need this. Map travel speed normal is fine. That's also okay. I guess we do the same thing again. We take the master volume down just a little bit. And the same thing we're gonna do with the music, just ever so slightly, so they can hear my babbling over it also. Okay, controls, we don't really need that, so let's just escape our way out, and let's start the Foretold EXORDIUM. Alright, the choice will seal your fate. Difficulty. Hard currently is locked, so we can only play normal. Defeat this playthrough to unlock the next ones. No modifications to any creatures or items. Great, so let's pick normal, which I would have done anyway, and continue.
10th day of reign after her death, trying to soothe myself with tea, and reading through some books before closing up shop.
Herbert, will we ever do anything fun? Oh, a potential customer.
Good evening. How may I help you, sir? I am closing up shop soon. Is there anything you want?
That book.
This? It's not for sale, I'm afraid.
It wasn't a question.
You old fart, will you just let him run away?
Oh my goodness. Same thing right off the bat. I said this already about the demo for the Westmark Legacy. I really like the voice acting. I think this is so cool. And the art style is amazing. Immediately that connection over to games such as Darkest Dungeon, etc. And of course, we're greeted by good old Ambrose.
Look, he dropped something.
What's that, some sort of amulet?
Not into jewelry, I'm afraid.
Let's see here. Opening this up might tell us where he might be heading.
Mm-hmm. There it is. How to play your hand. You can at max hold 5 cards in your hand. Use the cards by clicking and dragging them onto a highlighted card on the board. If it isn't highlighted, then you can't place it. Right. The main objective. The main objective is to lock in as many slots in the bottom row as you can to strengthen your upcoming action. You lock slots by combining and manipulating the focus cards on the board into the number shown on the slots furthest down. Your action, top left, updates every time you lock in a slot. Okay. Okay, so we have the pocket knife, so that's our equipment, where we see my trusted companion that helps out in any trouble with a bottle or a sticky situation. Available turns 3, slot amount 14. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Damage 1? Oh, slot amount 14. That's the sum of those ones. 7, 4, and 3. Okay. Damage 1 and... oh, chance to hit 25%. A weapon with a chance to hit can miss, if not 100%. Has been accumulated with multiple lock-ins. That's a bit... oh wait. How? It says 25% in the tooltip, but it says 50% here. Maybe that's because we're playing normal mode, so we get like a slight boost? Could be. What's this? Well, graveyard pile, draw pile. The deck pile is where all available cards are drawn to your hand. When this pile is empty, the discard pile will be shuffled in this one, okay? This is where all used cards go. Graveyard pile is where all one-time used cards go. These will not be shuffled into the deck. Okay. And the locket has an action count of 5, or a turn count of 5, and the action is board disorient. I don't know what that means, and it's not explained here. But it only has 3 health, if that's right. And we obviously, Herbert, have 30 health. Okay. So this looks very similar to the Westmark Legacy, and what took me a moment last time is what you're trying to do is, like, at the end of every turn, those things will fall into the boxes down here, and you try to get the exact number that is shown here at the top of this box. In this case, we want to get 7 in here, 4 in here, 3 in here. Interesting. And we have those cards at the bottom that we can play to maneuver those things around here so that they fall in the corresponding slot and that they're kind of accumulating to the right lump sum, if that makes sense. Ending a phase triggers your action that you have built up. You may only use this once you have locked in at least 1 slot in the bottom row. Okay, that's good. So you can't accidentally click it. I actually think that's really great that they're graying it out. And then, yeah, pass turns. If you just want to have things falling as they are, you pass the turn. Okay, so the modifiers, maybe for those that haven't seen the playthrough of the demo, I'll just quickly go over the cards. So we have the combine modifier. This one pulls adjacent cards together and adds them up. So if I were to play this right now, you can see that when I hover over it, it highlights this box here. See? So that means I could now pull this, drag it up in here. And the action that it does, it pulls those 2 cards together. So a 2 and a 1, and that would combine, of course, get to 3 and then fall down. So we would have 3 out of 4. There is a risk, though, because you can overshoot. So you can actually build up more than what the accumulation is. I think this came in quite late on the Westmark Legacy, where some of those boxes didn't get additional attributes. But I'm getting ahead now. We have alteration. It decreases the value by 1. Modifier moves card to the left and pushes any blocking card. Okay, so if this one was over here and I'm playing move to the left for this, it would move this one over here and then obviously this one here. Interesting. We can definitely do this with the next round, because then we already have the 4. We have another combine modifier and then alteration. Half. Divides a card by 2, rounded down. No. So I think for now what we can do is we can just let this one go. I think. Yes. Turns and phases. Combat is ordered in turns. When the turn timer hits 0, the current phase will end. The action you have prepared will be executed. So in this case, we are gonna stab this little locket with our knife. After the action has been made, a new phase will start. The amount of turns you get next time is based on the weapon's turns value. The amount of turns you get is listed in the weapon tooltip. Using a card costs a turn, unless stated otherwise. Yeah. So I guess this is a good thing. You can always only use one card, and then it automatically goes to the next turns. If we have 3, that means we can use a maximum of 3 cards. You can end your phase prematurely if needed by clicking on the end phase button to the left of your cards. This will execute whatever you have stored in your action. You can also pause your turn if you don't want to use the current cards in your hand. This will also progress the board's focus cards. Those ones here. So those are the focus cards, hence why they say focus. Alright, but what we want to do now is we want to lock in the first one here. And we're doing this by this. Now we can... Oh, I think that's new. I don't think I saw this in the demo, or maybe I didn't pay attention well enough. But we just got an additional damage and our chance to hit increased by another 25%. And we build a shield, a magical barrier that protects you from physical harm. Okay. That's brilliant. What I want to do now is, lucky us. Yes, I want to move this one to the right. When locking in a slot, it blocks everything above it. No cards will fall onto it, and the locked slot won't be manipulated by any cards from your hand. Oh yes, it's because this card now was locked in. Nothing else came... Oh. Okay, so we did 1 damage. Huh. Was that already... I passed 1 turn and I moved 1. Strange. Was that 3 turns? Huh. Oh well. Oh, this is perfect. So I think what I will do now is we could move this one to the right, because then we have 1 and the next round there's a 3. So that's already our 4 secured. Or I move this one to the left. Move this one to the left. Then there's a 1 in here, which works with the 2 coming up from here. It's risky though. Or I could combine them. Then I already have 6. The only problem is, if I have 6, the next one that comes through is 3. And I have nothing that would halve it. Let's try it anyway. Okay. Decreases by 1. That's not enough for us, I'm afraid. So I'm gonna move this one to the left. Okay. It at least locks 1 in, so again, improved to... Oh! This was the action from the locket. So board disorient seemingly means to kind of move things around, I guess. Can we use this on this card and then move it over the next round? No, because we only have 1 turn left. This is a shame, really. Such a shame. We can't combine because there's no second card here. Well, I'm gonna try it anyway, just to test out. Yeah, I can. Okay, even though it can't fall through. Okay, another hit. Phase 3. Right, so... half. 5. If I combine those two, that adds up to 5, which is not enough. If I take the 4 as it is right now, the next round it's gonna be 9, so we're overshooting, so this is not gonna work. But if I move into any direction, the same thing is gonna happen. Maybe I'll do this. Oh, that's a shame. So this is gonna fall in and lock it, which is fine. Divides by 2, rounded down. So that should get us to 2, right? Okay, 1 locked in. And the second one locked in, 100% and 2 damage. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you're a mighty warrior and all that.
I love Ambrose. Okay, we found consumable. Medical supply. Some simple supplies to patch my wounds up. Plus 20 health, okay. And 5 coins. Some pocket money could be useful later.
Anubis, son of Ra.
Noob, what?
Oh, so Egyptian gods.
Let me just grab something, and then we can go.
Okay, this is again same build up. So we have our inventory, where we have all our coins. We have some tea, a steaming hot carbonized brew, soothing for mind and soul. General consumer, oh yeah, and then it's just split into the different things. Our deck, so that shows all the cards that we currently have. 3 alteration, 5 modifiers to combine, 6 shift left and 6 right, and then we have a limit. Okay, this was something that I didn't get to play around with in the demo, so you can actually adjust your deck later on if you get more cards. Yeah, I guess this is already all, but we will probably get more. Persona. Every time you step on a persona spot, you get to pick one persona skill. These choices affect how you deal with skill checks and dialogues and combat, so pick carefully. We have mind, body, and soul. Mind is the investigator type, the person who loves to tinker and prod at problems. Body is the physical type, the person who brute forces their problem solving. And soul is the charismatic type, the person who solves the problem in mischievous ways. Okay. Persona. We have nothing at the moment. Oh yeah, and then you can see how it impacts your stats. Okay. Map, notebook I wanted to see. I think on the map is where we move. King Amnok. Amnok is mentioned in this small scroll. Anubis symbol is sketched out as well, so this connection must mean something somehow. Better get to Egypt to investigate this. It's not going to be an easy journey. The way to get there might be treacherous. But I really need that book back. My family's legacy is in that book. Okay. And then, of course, normal options. Okay. Tab, it says here. Okay. Pick one reward. Equipment, summoning bell, dagger, and wooden stake. Summoning bell, an old bell that has an inscription on the inside. Barrier of Bliss is granted for whom the bell tolls. Will returns 3. Slot amount 20. That's a relatively large slot amount. Damage 4. Chance to hit only 18%. Wow. And 1 shield. Dagger. Sharp, rusty, and potentially deadly. Available turns is 3. Slot amount is 20. So same thing. The damage is 5 and the chance is 18%. It's 4 and 18%. And then last but not least we have the wooden stake. Simple but effective, puncture, wound, enabler. Available turns is also 3, slot 1 is also 20. This has the lowest damage with 3. higher chance to hit, which is 23%. It does 1 pierce. Ah, the tooltips are nice. Chance to hit, weapon with a chance to can miss if not 100% is accumulated. Pierce. Damage is not stopped by shield. That's awesome, so that means we always do at least 1 damage, if I'm reading this right. And critical damage, 4%. When locking in all slots, you perform a critical strike that deals extra damage. Okay. So, available turns and the slot amount is the same for all 3, so there's no difference. I guess the question is, do we want highest damage and lowest chance to hit? Middle damage, same chance to hit but also 1 shield? Or lowest damage, highest chance to hit, plus 1 PS plus crit? Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the wooden stake for now. Yeah. Okay, so I guess this is where our shop is. So we're in the southeast of England, as we can see by this beautiful island. And I guess we're heading over to, what is this? East Italy still? Where to? Crossing lands by train.
You traverse the foreign lands in search of your family's home, with a creeping sense of urgency.
Nice.
Do we know where we're going?
No, we have no clue, Ambrose.
I told you before. Egypt. It can only be there. Or at least what the necklace implies. I bet the stranger is there too.
Oh, Egypt. You should have told me. I could have packed a cat.
Whoever's done the scripting, they've done an absolutely amazing job writing Ambrose. Okay, that's a checkpoint. Safe game. Nice. Okay. Ooh, a persona spot. So this is where we can pick up a skill. Or skill point. Persona point gained. So now we can choose mind, body, or soul. In the demo that I played, I went for soul. And what do we see here? Mind gives us +5 shield and 1 redraw. Body is increases chance to hit by 7%. Slot ability. Stack 2 times the lock value. Stack 2 times the lock value in the highest value slot to add the same value as damage. Oh, okay. And slot ability. Lock the slots in the correct order to gain 80% of damage as an added soul bonus. That is very nice. But locking the slots in the correct order, does that mean going from lowest to highest? To be fair, this seems to be probably the most obvious one right now. I mean, I like the additional 7% chance to hit. But I will continue with soul. Let's take this one. Because we want to be mischievous. Okay, what do we have? Oh, our first encounter with a cultist. The man has seen better days and hates strangers around these parts. Sword attack, sharp and very deadly. 3 to 5 damage, 90% chance to hit. Oof. And he has a second attack as well. Throwing knife, damage 3 to 4, with a 70% chance to hit. But he only has 13 HP, so let's hope this is not going to be too difficult. You need equipment. Can't go in empty-handed. Before you venture deeper, you will need to bring some equipment with you. To bring items into combat, you will need to equip them in the inventory. You do this by clicking on the item and it will be listed in the bottom row. Okay, so inventory. Ah, okay. I click it. Ah, I see. Do we have any relics? No, we don't. Okay. Let's see if it lets us. Now we can. There we are. Phase 1. What do we get? We get -1, 2 half alterations, and 2 left modifiers. Okay. Oh. What is this one? I don't know what the green light indicates. Anyway, what do we have? 6, 4, 6, 4. So we have 4 slots now that we need to fill. Which is not great. Because combined, so in 3 turns, so that's, yeah, that comes up to 20. What do we have at the moment? 3, 6, 10. We only have 19 here. So that already tells us that we cannot even get everything completed. At least not by itself. There's 7 coming here. We could move the 1 over, which I will do. Yes. This can just fall. Then it's... oh, no, wait. Ah. That's not great. Because the problem is, if this falls down, we are at 4, and I wanted to use the half alteration on the 4 here, because that makes the 4 into a 2, and we obviously reach the 6, and we can still do this. But it means, because it's coming down at the same time as the 5, I won't be able to modify this in any way. And then obviously it overshoots the 4, which is a shame, but it is what it is. 1 is locked. And we can lock 1 more. Oh, what was this? He missed us. Oh, wow. Okay, we did 11 damage. Jesus, I thought the damage was only 3. Plus the pierce, of course, but... oh no, is that additive? I'm not sure. I need to pay attention. Okay, so we can do the -1 here. Okay. This one can just fall... yeah, this one can just fall in. That's fine as well. They both come at the same time. Okay, so I think... try to move this to the side, and then half this one. But it doesn't make any sense, though. Because in the next round there isn't anything else coming here, so I can't lock this one. So what I will do then is, because this one is having this little green light again, let's see if I can figure out what that means. What did that do? Okay, Soul is 6. Oh, that's the order, I guess, that I need to follow. Because there's this green bar here now. Extra physical damage that is temporary and can be converted. Pierce is now 2, we have a 96% chance to hit, and we have 6 damage. Okay, so we've basically done it already. Alright. I'm still gonna move this just for the sake of it. Okay, this time he hit us with 3. We just killed him. Amazing.
Excellent.
Victory. Nice. Oh, I forgot about this. Your equipment levels up as well, so we won. So we have some experience that's going up. I have some coins. Oh, and a consumable redraw. A permanent bonus will be gained upon consuming. Oh, permanent bonus? Well then, we should be using it right away. I'm hoping that I will be able to find this in my inventory. Yes. How do I use it? Left click. Okay, perfect. We have yet to find out what that means, but we do. Unknown, surprise. No idea what could be hiding here.
Right, now let's get moving.
Oh, pick 1 reward. We can either take a Scourge Dust, dust with crit power, bless your weapons, and get 30% damage. Ritualistic Dagger, damage 5, chance to hit 60%. Oh, it has Life Leech on it, with 2. A scruffy-looking old dagger that I suspect has been used for ritualistic purposes. The dried-up blood on it leaves my imagination running wild to what it was used for in the past. And we have the coin. I don't know yet how... I don't know the value yet of those ones, so I don't know if we will need lots of it or not. So I think I'm gonna go for the consumable, because I'm happy with our wooden weapon at the moment. I really like this for the life leech that it has, and it does more damage. But the slot amount is also now 27, so it's even higher. And the chance to hit is only 16%. No, we're going with the consumable. There we go. Oh, I guess...
Only the best for my #1 customer.
Alright, thank you. I am meeting you for the first time, but... Nice. Okay. So those are some of the special cards. That was in the demo as well. What do we have here? Shift right. Was the card on the right and pushes any blocking card. Doesn't cost a turn. Oh. Yeah, these are amazing. As you can see, some of them are quite pricey. But basically, you can use them and you're not losing a turn by using those ones. So moves the card to the right without using a turn. Pull all focus cards down 1 step. Also doesn't cost a turn. That's great. That's quite powerful. Pulls down a specific card on the board. That's also very nice. Can we get... We could buy both. We have 27. And push pushes up a specific card on the board. I want them all. Okay, I think I definitely want this one, because we can pick one specific card that we can pull down. This one I think is great.
Farewell.
Ah, I thought we might be only able to buy one. Farewell. The difficulty is if it pulls all of them, you'll be really mindful, and I think that might limit your ability to actually use it. And now we have a fork in the road. We can either go and have a scarab encounter, stumble upon a glade. There sits a bulbous toad-like creature devouring a poor hare. He turns his gaze towards me. He has a standard scarab attack 4, acid damage 2, damage 5 to 8, and then 90% chance to hit, and then there's Swarm, a cloud of winged plague hurling towards you. Damage 4 to 7 and chance to hit 72%, blind 10%, double attack. Perform 2 attacks instead of 1 if you locked in a minimum of 3 slots. Wow, and 21 HP, so that could be a toughie. Whereas what do we hear? Here we would have a save point. Well, no risk, no reward. Let's do the scarab encounter. Okay. The art is so cool. I really, really like this. It's that symbol even. There's just so much love to detail. That's really great. Anyhow, let's have a look what we got. We have 12 and 8, so the 4 ideally is our first one to fill, which we should be able to do. 5 and 7, I think we can just let this one, should we just pull this? Yeah. And we didn't, that's what I mean, and we didn't lose a single turn. So this is going to be filled right away. Great. Pass the turn. Oh, darn it. Yeah, there's nothing for us to combine here. Ah. No, doesn't work. It's fine. We could either lock in this one or this one. Unfortunately, that means we're not going in order, so it's not going to be great. Okay, we did 8 damage. But the next round, we're gonna get attacked, and it's gonna hurt. Okay, yeah, this one. Locked in. Okay, there was quite a bit happening all at once. I think I didn't see everything. So our chance to hit got reduced quite a bit. Yeah, it is what it is. Last turn. Okay, but we have 3 locked in, which is nice. Oh wow. That damage was insane.
Yeah, you're a mighty warrior and all that.
Okay. Nice. That also filled our experience power almost full. Iron ore. An iron ore that can enhance your weapon. Plus 5% chance to hit and blind 5%. Nice. I'm gonna keep this one for the time being. What is this? Medical supply. Simple supplies to patch my wounds up. Plus 20 health. Okay, cool. That's definitely good. And a vial of life. A vial that is said to contain the elixir of life. Max health plus 8. Oh, maximum health plus 8. Let's make sure that we use this one then. And similar to the demo, once you've decided on a path, unfortunately, you no longer can go to the other point of interest. Let's have a quick look at the inventory. And let's see if this takes us to 38 then. Oh, so it heals us for 8, and I think... Can I see... Yeah, max health is now 38. Okay. Great. Oh, another persona spot. Now, Life Leech. Nice. What do we have here? Chance to dodge 10%. When successfully dodging, your active attack gets 10 damage. That is mighty strong. And again, shield plus 5 and redraw plus 1. And this is Life Leech 20%. 60% of your soul bonus will be converted to leech when attacking. Yeah, we're gonna create a very, very strong soul here. Oh, now we're getting a safe game. Okay. Another cultist thug, but a lot stronger than the last one. 31 HP. Darkly clad man with hatred in his eyes. He's throwing a bomb and he also has a sword attack. His bomb has a 5 to 7 chance of pierce with a 70% chance to hit. And a stun. Oof. And then the sword does 7 to 10 damage and an 86% chance to hit. Ooh. We're only missing a little bit of health, but I'm very worried whether we should already be healing up fully. Anyway, let's try, because we've just been through a save point, so we should be okay. Yeah, 9 damage. Wow. Okay, so out of his possible 2 attacks, basically, he right now chooses the sword attack. Ah, and this is what I mean. So sometimes, that was in the demo, what will happen is your boxes will light up in either blue light or this like reddish, purple, pinkish light. If you fill this slot now and you lock it, you get, I think it was that you get cursed or something like this. I guess right now it says, here it's slightly different, it says unpredictable, so the Dark Cultist will attack 1 turn faster. Which ideally we really want to avoid, because right now having only 3 turns opposed to him having 4 means we can attack him more often. So, we want to lock this one first. Ideally. But we can't we can't use this. Because nothing gets highlighted, so we know already, because there's no adjacent cards. Which is a shame. What we could do is... I mean, I could move this one over and then hope. I could only hope that we're either getting a half modifier. Because if not, then we're overshooting, which is risky. I will move this one over, though. Okay. I'm gonna pass this turn. And I'm gonna do the -1 here. Because at least it locks this and this. Okay, let's see. 32. 15 damage. Awesome. Okay. Not too bad. Okay. Dark Cultist will attack 1 turn faster. I think if I let this one go down, it'll overshoot, and we are missing the opportunity to lock this one, which I don't want. We can't combine, because we have no adjacent cards. So I think what I'll do is, I'll move this one to the right, which should put it here, so it overshoots here, and we don't run the risk of locking something that would make him move faster. Oh damn, still 8 damage, wow. Ah. And now he's gonna throw a bomb. Unfortunate. If 2 more turns, we can... Shall we move everything? No, I'm just gonna move this one to the left. Because at least we're getting this bit. And then 3 will look this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we get all of this. Oh. He missed! Yes! Okay. Okay. Alright. Duration half. Oh, this is such a difficult decision to make. I don't think we'll get the 8 this time around. Okay, at least 1. That gives us 73%. Please hit him. Oh, we're missing 1 damage. No, come on. Oh, his next attack's gonna hurt again. Yes, of course we do that. Oh, 5 damage. Okay. This is gonna lock this. -1. No. We won the round, but I think that could have gotten better. Okay. Nice. So Pierce has now received +2. Okay. Everything else is the same. Yeah. Okay. Shielding powder. Flask containing a blessed powdery substance by the monks at the Shania Monastery. It helps shielding from ill-minded foes when locked in on the board. Then we have a Raven's Feather, a relic. Chance to dodge next incoming enemy attack. When locked in, you gain 10% chance to dodge. Okay. And a field kit. When locked in, you gain 4 health. First aid field kit that heals small wounds when locked in on the board. Okay. Oh, I have to pick one. Oh. 3 shield, 4 health, 10%. I think I'm gonna go for the field kit. And we got an identification kit. Kit used for field work. Grade 2 for investigations when my eyes and ears fail me. And another 10 coins. Let's hope we'll find another merchant soon. I also think before we carry on, we want to have a quick look if we have... Is that medical supply? 20? Yes. And then... Was it relics? Yes, field kits. So can I just... Do I just drop this in there as well? Yeah. You equipped your first relic. Relics are great additional help in combat. It can be used in synergy with your chosen persona skills. In combat, you will see highlighted slots that will show you where the relic is sitting on the board. Okay. Slot effects. Knocking again for shades. The slot lights up red and blue if they have effects attached to them. A blue slot means it has a relic attached to it that you have equipped. The red one means it's a curse added by the enemy. These effects are activated when locked in on the corresponding slot on the board. They are instant and will not need to wait for the phase to end. Okay. Let's go back on the map. Unknown.
You enter the dry and dark temple chamber, seeing nearly nothing ahead.
Okay, let's investigate the walls first. Or mind or body. Well, let's take mind. Failure.
You don't understand what is written here.
That's a shame. That means we're too dumb. That's... Oh, identification kit. We have one.
The glyphs on the walls speak of dangers ahead. You continue ahead without a hindrance.
Great. You found... Oh, another hot tea. That's plus 12 health. And another medical supply. Great. Exactly what we needed. Card modification alchemy table. Finally a place where I can focus on my equipment. Oh, I'm loving this. Alchemical table. Select equipable item to recast. Okay. We only have this one. Okay. Casted stats, 5 chance to hit and 5 to blind. Okay. Let me check my inventory. What? Oh. So, it's an added boost, basically, that has been now added to the item. I mean, 5% isn't an awful lot, but still. 5% chance to hit is great. Oh, and it brings our chance to hit now to 28%. And then 5% blind, so I'm guessing blind would imply increases the chance of the enemy to miss me. Scorpion. Ooh, shield. Our first shielded enemy encounter. And poison. I'm guessing that would be our first dot, so damage over time. Vicious strike from its claws. Excruciatingly painful sharp stab from its venomous tail. Very high percentage chance to hit. But there's no other way, so let's see if we can tackle the beast. Phase 1. Alright, we... yeah, we need to move this to the right. This is fine, and then we can move this to the left as well. So we leave this be. Oh. 3. When you lose focus amount on the board, you take damage, multiplied by 3 poison. Ooh. Dang. Wow. So much shield. Thankfully, we have a little bit of pierce on our weapon. Otherwise, we would have done absolutely no damage. So we can pull, we can move something. Doesn't really help us though. We can halve one. None of that really helps us. Okay, this one is gonna happen anyway, so we can leave that in. If I move this to the right. This locks, this is fine. And the next round... Can we pull this one? So it locks 3 at the same... Oh wait. No, because if I make the 3 into a half... 1 second. If I make this into a half, it's counting as 1, so we're not reaching this. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this one. Okay. And then this will lock. All those 3 will lock, but that means we're not playing it in order, because this is where we should have started. Missed. Our lucky day. Okay. Dang.
And stay dead.
Absolutely, Ambrose. Okay, equipment experience. Oh. So our relic also gets experience. Nice. And we're getting now plus critical damage. Plus 14%. Dang. Okay. More hot tea, perfect. Okay. Pick one reward. We have the ritualistic dagger again, which still only has a 16% chance to hit, so no. We have the head of Amnok. Amnok was a king serving the god of time, Kronos. Kronos is known as a malicious tyrant ruling over the human realm. Available turns 4, slot him on 24, but it has 50% chance blind, 20% chance to hit. Meditation. Strengthens your shield over time and gives you a better chance to hit. And 9 cooldown, the number of turns after use before you can use this weapon or relic again. I don't like it. And a goblet. Inscription in Hebrew says, a sip is all it takes. Dedicated to the blood god Hamim. 4 turns, 24. Chance to hit, pierce, malice. Adds a growing bleed to the enemy. Okay. They're all equipments. Take the malice. I'm not gonna use it though, because I'm happy with my equipment at the moment. And certainly I want to get it leveled up first. So persona spot. Awesome. Okay, what's this now? Mind. Crit damage, 20% shield recovery, shield equipable weapon. +1. Oh, so we can have more than one weapon. All of them have 20% crit damage. That's nice. This also has +5 health. Chance to dodge 6% equipable weapon +1. And all of them have equipable weapon. Okay. But this has life leech, health +10. It is what it is. We're sticking with soul. And another checkpoint. Awesome. Okay, game saved. I think I will pause here for the time being. Otherwise it's gonna get too long straight off the bat. Although I am so eager just to continue playing. Again, the mechanic is so unique. It's so refreshing because it really is something completely different. Yes, you have those card elements and, you know, certain aspects that you've come to know now from other deck builders, but this puzzle element of kind of making the perfect combination to lock the slots, which then increases your attributes, etc. And then of course, depending on how you skill up your character, it leads just to so much variation. I'm really impressed. And again, I want to call this out. A free-to-play game. This is a prequel. I don't know how long it's going to be. The guys from the team did indicate that, you know, as you would expect, it is probably a short one, also depending, of course, at what kind of pace you're going at it, and also how good you, of course, are at games like this. But I think this has at least been another hour again, and yeah, it's just fantastic. I'm also looking forward to see how the story develops. I guess we're at a point where Ambrose is with us, so I'm guessing we're not gonna hear an awful lot about the backstory of how Ambrose initially came to be, but let's see. We're gonna stay open-minded, and I'm looking forward to see more of the Foretold EXORDIUM. What a fantastic game. Again, 17th of October is the official release date for the prequel on Steam, and then I think Westmark Legacy currently slated for Q1 2024. Of course, as always with those kind of things, subject to change. I'm gonna leave the link to the Discord to the team again in the subscription box, in the comment box, in the description box below. So I can only encourage you. They're really lovely bunch of people. They're very responsive. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you want to show them some love, please head over to the Discord, engage with them, let them know what you like about their game. But yeah, that's it for me for the time being. Hopefully I will see you again on the next one, and until then, take care, look after yourself, and I hope to see you again on episode 2 of the Foretold EXORDIUM. Bye bye.